eye out for. Sorry. So frequently asked questions that I get pretty much every time that I have lectured is number one, how much time should I spend studying for maths, or how much time should I spend studying altogether? Um, there is no way to properly quantify the time taken for studying. The way that I would study would be different to the way that you would study, which would be different to the way that the next person watching my video would be studying. So what I personally did is I'd have a set goal for what I wanted to get done. So I would I still use it even at uni. So I have like, you guys can't see this on the camera, can you? There you go. Kind of ish. You're gonna like put out your subjects that you want to study in for the day. If you're not too sure which subjects to study for the day, then you can make some kind of timetable for like block out 2 or 3 subjects and blah blah blah. Um, but yeah, what homework do you have? Start with your homework and then build up. Oh, I should keep on top of my study notes. So I'm going to do that for English. For maths, I am kind of struggling with financial maths. It's kind of disgusting. I need to spend more time working on it so that I am more confident in it. So it's more so goal orientated working rather than time orientated. But a general rule of thumb for studying altogether that I know teachers like to use is you should be studying approximately 3 hours a day. Um, so yeah, take that however you would like to. Um, what did studying for maths look like for you? For me, it would look a little something like I'd get home. I would first take like a break because school's enough already. And then I'd do my math homework. So whatever homework I had for maths, I'd get it all done. Then I'd obviously mark. Whatever I got wrong, I would reflect upon what I got wrong in my homework and be like, why did I get that wrong? Is there anything that I can do in future questions like this to stop making that problem? Then I'll see if I can source a question that's similar to the type that I got wrong, unless it was just a silly mistake. If it was a silly mistake, kind of just still work out what you made that mistake in so that you know next time, oh, for the 100th time, I've mistaken the quotient rule for the product rule. Um, and just keep that in the back of your brain, because if you know what you did wrong and you actually, take a second to be like, oh, then the next time you go about a question like this, it'll be more so in the back of your brain that, oh, don't make this mistake. We made that last time. Let's fix it by using the right rule this time. So just that actual mental reflection. And then I would go about probably not so much on the weekdays so much, but on the weekends, I would spend a good chunk of time doing maths. So that would be probably my, at the very least, half of a Sunday. So maybe like from 9 a.m. to 1-ish, I would do maths advanced and a little bit of extension one, or vice versa, whichever one I was feeling like doing more. And that would be the time that I spend going through things, even all the way from year 11, that I'm not super confident in. So financial maths being one of them that I wasn't really good at initially. Another one that I did was like perms and comms. Oh, sorry, that's extension one. But something that's disgusting from like year 11, you it's really good to just keep going at it through like consistently so that you don't forget how to do it as well. Okay, I'm spending a lot of time on this one question. I'm going to move forward. What should I do if I've just lost motivation and I'm not seeing any progress in my efforts and marks? Um, that's a really good question, which I get a lot of the time. I will have like a halfway checkpoint in between this lecture where I'll go a lot more into this, but please make sure that this holiday time, you're spending a fair chunk of it as a holiday. So take at least a couple of days this holidays not to do anything. So don't do anything school related. Don't touch your laptop even. Just relax. Because just getting that taste of nothing will really rejuvenate you and hopefully bring back your motivation. But I will spend a lot more time on like building up your motivation again a little bit later on. Okay, I'm putting in a lot of time and effort to keep up with my class, but my results aren't reflecting this. What should I do? This is such a devastating spot to be in because I feel like most people can relate to this question. Um, and the best advice that I could give you, based on my own personal experience, is you're putting in the efforts, you definitely are, but maybe the way that you're going about your study or about like what you're trying to do isn't the right method for you. So just because Sandra over there makes like her nice little study notes that look really aesthetic, and that works for her, she's getting her A+. For someone like me, making study notes won't work. I could obviously do it, but it's not going to actually do me any good for the way that my brain actually understands stuff. I need to do stuff like active recall or like speaking things out. So learning the way that works for you would be really, really good. And about now is a really good time to start um, like exploring that so that you can um, get on top of your actual marks because you're definitely already putting in the effort. You're putting in all the work, and you're just not getting the outcome that you need. So try shifting your work in a different way and hope that that will make things better. Okay. Last question. I know all the techniques and content, but I am so prone to making silly mistakes. How can I fix this? This is once again probably something that everyone could relate to. And there is actually a method that I didn't make up. I actually got this from like the 800s lecturer person before me, so the person that lectured me. And I started using it. Like initially, I was like, this is like such a dumb long list. But once I started actually putting it into practice, I like actually saw results. So